I know I look crazy right now. I know my hair is not done. I know I don't have makeup on. I know all of that. I just want to tell you guys how it was for my experience. Tell you guys tips. Tell you guys what to do and what to not do. And yeah, basically that's just what I'm gonna do. So just keep watching. You can tell from the title, I'm explaining tips, the do's and the do not do's when you throw a party, when you're hosting a party, when you're physically like inviting people, when you need to know what to buy, what to not buy, all that good stuff, you know? Okay, so this is, like I said, it's fresh in my mind. Literally yesterday, I just threw my first party where I invited people, where things happen that shouldn't happen. Things that should have happened didn't happen. So yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about that. Okay, so the first thing is, I think you should always have a theme for your birthday, or a reason why you're throwing a party, because a lot of people like to hear that stuff. A lot of people like to know, oh, why am I gonna go? So me, my theme was rose gold, and my reason was because it was my birthday. My birthday was actually about a couple months ago, but because of COVID and everything like that, I made it yesterday. Now, people to the people to invite, and the people who you should not invite. All right, so invite your friends. Invite friends that you truly know that will come there. You truly know you can be fun around, who just get you loosened up, who will try new things with you, who would you just have fun with on regular. But like, even when you guys have a party and like there's no grown-ups and everything, you'll be even like, you know what I mean, you'll be even more like, you'll have more fun. Okay, that makes sense. This is what I did. I invited my friends. Didn't know if they're gonna come. Did not know if they're come. I knew they didn't like big party crowds, but like, I just wanted a big party. And yeah, so I was like, okay, whatever, like, you know, like in the end, like, you know, why not? I want to do something different with myself. I want to invite people. Okay, so this is what I did. I literally went on my DMs and my Snapchat, and I just like texted a paragraph of my notes, and then I just copied and pasted it to every single person on my DMs, every single person on my main DMs, because I had a fence and like my regular, and then I went on my Snapchat and I just sent it. I went on my Snapchat and I texted the same thing to everybody on my Snapchat. So that's what I did. Some people said, yeah, okay, bet we're coming. Some people said, oh, like, I'm so sorry, I can't. Some people just didn't respond at all. So yeah, I suggest you invite people that you're gonna have really good fun with. You know, I mean, I'm saying I did not saying that I didn't have fun. I had so much fun in the end, you know. Even with people who like I barely talked to, they still made it fun because it was nice seeing them. So maybe do a little bit of that. But yeah. But I mean, if you're trying to have a crazy party, do what I did. I mean, I didn't have a craziest party. Like, my party was kind of like, because not many people came, because I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so yeah, but if you wanna really have like a, like, I don't know, do something different and just be like, hey, like, have like a really big party, and that's what you're trying to do for, just text everybody and be like, open invite, like, just bring anybody you please, text one person, and like, you know, they're not gonna come on their own because they don't know anybody there. They're gonna bring somebody, so that's just more people, so it just adds up. That's what I did. People ended up coming after 2 hours of the party starting, because so the party started at 7 and people actually started coming around like 9:30, if that makes sense. And so like from 7 to 9:30 there wasn't a lot of people, so it was kind of like and then at 9:30 a lot of people started coming. It was awesome. I was like, great, hella heads, you know, yay, because I really wanted that. So yeah, But what I did that made everybody leave was, do not do this, because just don't do it, because then it just ruins everything. And yeah, I mean, it didn't ruin a lot. I still had fun in the end. I didn't leave, you know, but a lot of people did leave, which kind of sucked, because yeah, I had hella fucking fireworks, even though they're legal in the area that I live in. Didn't care. Still did it. Hella fucking fireworks. I wasted about $300 on these fireworks, so I was using a lot. I had about like 4 boxes, or maybe more, or maybe less, but I know I had a lot of boxes, which is like the box of fireworks. You just, and then it goes up like, I think like 6 or 7. So yeah, and so that's what we did. And then literally 15 minutes later, a cop pulls up, and when the cop pulls up, it's 9:30. So that's when hella heads came. Then everybody had to leave. Well, not everybody had to leave, but they chose to leave because they were just so scared. Because they chose to leave because a lot of them were scared. A lot of them probably had drugs on them. A lot of them, I don't know, were drinking because, you know, like, I don't know. Probably maybe they brought their own. But yeah, no, yeah, so that kind of like, just don't do that. If you know, like, just no, just, I can't believe I did that, because honestly, if I didn't do that, I felt like people would have stayed way more longer. Like, people would have stayed and more people would have came, and it would have been what I wanted, but it didn't come out to what I wanted. And you just have to be okay with like, oh, like, not everything's gonna go your way, and that's fine. But as long as like you try to have fun, and I try the most to have fun, and that's what I did. I was like, you know what, if they want to leave, they could leave. Don't even know them. They didn't even say hi to me. Some people didn't even say hi to me, and that's fine, you know. Just have fun, and that's what I did. And then, you know, it was fun. But yeah, just don't do stuff that are like illegal, that you know, a cop would come for that. Like, if you have drinks and like you're being discreet about it and everything, and nobody's gonna really call and be like, oh, hey, they have drinks, like, no, then like it's fine, you know. Giving out the address, you like physically like you have to make sure that like when you send out the address, check where the address leads to, because your house could be, the house party could be here, and the address could be sending it, oh, like over here or back there or over there, and then it's just like, where am I going? And people get tired and people leave, you know. So yeah, that was the case for me. I had to, a lot of people started calling me and saying, hey, I'm here, I'm at this park, which is nowhere near the party. Party was on like the other side, so I had to like give them directions, copy and paste, and send it to everybody all over again. Yeah, also, yeah, just make sure that, you know, you give the directions out right, especially if the party or the place you're having it at is a little hidden. Another thing, do not get butthurt if people don't come to your party that you invited, or if they text you, hey, like I texted people, hey, like, if you're coming, and people are like, oh, I'm not coming, but like, thank you for the invite. That's like appreciated. Be like, okay, yeah, no problem. Like, you chose not to come, and that's okay, you know. Just be okay with that. Don't get butthurt about that, because the people that are there are supposed to be there for a reason and to get lit. And so yeah, everything happens for a reason. So I wasn't really tight about anything. Another thing, I had a speaker with an aux cord, and so I made a playlist. Me, my cousins, and my sister, we all made a playlist. It was really, really fun. Dancing, everybody get up, you know, playlist. But since it was aux cord, you could just disconnect it, connect to any phone you want, really. So a lot of people started disconnecting it and putting it into their phone, putting on their music, which is not what people wanted to hear, just what they wanted to hear, you know what I mean? So it was pretty selfish what some people did, but like, it's okay, because I understand. But like, a lot of people didn't like certain music that certain people put on, so you just have to just try to find like a middle song, which is what we did with a playlist, but people didn't really do that. So if you do have like a speaker with the aux cord and stuff, try to put it somewhere where, like, you know, other people won't get it and won't do that, because that just messes up everything. I had mine outside, so it's really good. I suggest to buy like this the little tiki thing. See, like you put it down and you light the fire, because then like a lot of mosquitoes won't come to you. And I highly recommend it. Like that's so good. Like highly recommend it. Another thing, have some games there, beer pong or whatever you're really gonna do. I know there's other games like that. Do this. You need to do this. I didn't do this because I don't know, I just didn't do it because I didn't know how to. But if just got somebody to do it, because I don't know, I'm just so like I couldn't do it because I'm just a shy person. But I should have done it. Break the ice. Break the freaking ice. And I'm not saying literal ice. I'm saying the awkwardness that's in the air, because people are coming. Like I told you guys, I invited people from all over the place. I said open invite. Everyone's gonna come in their group, and no one's gonna really dance with each other because they're nervous, they're scared, they don't know what's going on, they don't know anything, you know. So you need to break the ice. You know, have somebody who's extremely confident and be like, hey, come here, dance, put some upbeat music, start dancing, start doing whatever, bro. If it's mostly Spanish or Hispanics that are like attending your party, put on some music like that. You know, if you know that, oh, like no, like the people that are at my party, they like Pop Smoke, or the people that are at my party like this type of music, or you know what I mean, then put it on and start dancing. Anything. Look like a fool if you need to. Like, who cares? Like, people want to see that. People want to see people who are hype, you know, with energy. And then that's when they're like, oh, like they're doing it, let me do it. And I should have done that, but I didn't because I know. Next time, part 2. Part 2. But definitely have somebody like that, because no one really did it for my party. Some people did, but not a lot of people wanted to like get into dancing when people were dancing, because it wasn't really their vibe. So that's what I'm saying. You have to just find a good song or a good playlist that's like, okay, like, you know, everyone's gonna like this, everyone knows this song, you know what I mean. You have to have food there, really, but you can have snacks there, as in chips, candy, we had cake, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like, we completely forgot about the food because we were just so focused on other stuff. But you should, I mean, if you can, have it. And if you can't, it's not gonna make a big deal. No one's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, damn, this is the worst party because it didn't have food. Like, no. When you're at a party, like, I feel like when you're at a party like a teenage party, you don't really focus on that. You just focus on having fun, mostly getting lit. That's it. Like, no one really like focusing on like, oh, like family parties. It's like, oh, like this aunt cooks this aunt cooks that. Like, that's different, you know. But yeah, so don't really focus on that if that's what you're stressing on. If anything, buy pizza. If you really want to have food, get some chicken wings, get some Little Caesars. Like, I don't know, do something like that. I kind of cut off in the last clip because I thought somebody was coming, and I didn't really want that. Okay, so this is my last piece of advice before I end the video. Make sure if you're throwing a party, you have somewhere to go afterwards, as in like a house where you know you're not gonna get in trouble, or if you know your parents are gonna be cool with it, go home. Or if, like, you know, they're not gonna be cool with it, go to another house, a friend's house, sleep over their house, sleep over an aunt's house, an uncle's house, somewhere where you know you're gonna be safe at afterwards. Do not sleep somewhere where it's like, okay, like, let me just sleep over there because I can't go home right now, and like, but I don't really know this person. Like, no. Like, no, make sure you're going somewhere safe. This is the end of my video. I hope you like my tips. I hope you liked my story of like how I felt about my first time throwing a party. Definitely want to throw it again. Now I know what not to do and I know what to do and what not to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time on another video. Bye.